Hey everybody, this is Jerry Kazai. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Auto Shop. We are here at Jupiter and Plano Parkway in beautiful Plano, Texas. Our telephone number is 972-578-0588. And of course, you can catch us on the web at www.theautoshop.com. Today we've got a Kia in the shop, and it's got right at 100,000 miles. And here's some of the things we're going to talk about today. We're talking about front end components, steering components. You're going to show you a couple things about brakes. There's a whole lot going on this particular car, and we want to make sure we found some things that needed to be replaced. And thank goodness they have an extended warranty. So yes, we help you with your extended warranty claims as well. The first thing you're going to see is this is a constant velocity drive axle. Now for all you gearheads out there, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't, this is what actually turns the wheels. You see this? It has a spline, and it is what attaches to the transaxle or the transmission, and it spins. If you notice, there's a knuckle here on the end, and this is the constant velocity, or the CV boot, that often gets torn, right? And when this gets torn, it throws all the grease out, all the lubricant, and it picks up a lot of dirt and dust and road debris, and this will cause your axles to have to be replaced. Now, the good thing is you don't have to worry about when you need to check those. We actually do that for you on every time your car comes in for any type of service. We'll do a courtesy maintenance check and make sure that everything underneath your car is the way it's supposed to be, so you don't have any unexpected problems going down the road. Now, this axle attaches to the wheel, and of course the wheel's attached. But we're doing a lot of work on this car, and oh, by the way, we've talked about brakes before, but here are the set of brake pads, and this is a caliper that goes on the rotor. So we've got this hanging here right now because we've got the rack and pinion that's coming out. Now, what is a rack and pinion? People want to know, what the heck is that? So this attaches to your steering wheel, and there's a piece right here. The pinion gear attaches to the steering wheel, and you can see the gears on it. As you turn the steering wheel, it will cause this to move in and out, or left and right. And this attaches actually to the wheel of the car. So as you're driving down the road and you're turning your steering wheel, you're actually spinning a shaft in here that has gears that spins this shaft left and right. And we're going to pull this out. I've got my helper here, our master, ASE Master Tech, Billy Lay. If you'll pull it out for me, Billy, I want to show everybody what we're talking about and what it looks like. He spent a couple hours, as you can tell, taking his whole car apart so that we can get this ready for the video just for you guys and gals. There we go. Beautiful. Now this here is our rack and pinion, and you can see that we're replacing it. This is the part that attaches to the steering wheel, and it spins this shaft. There's a huge stainless steel shaft that goes through this aluminum housing. Now the crazy part about it is aluminum is a much softer metal than the stainless steel is. Another question you have to ask your engineers, why in the world don't you put a stainless steel sleeve in there? Oh, because it would probably last forever. Anyway, as you can see here, we've got a brand new rack and pinion over on the toolbox getting ready to go back in here, along with a whole bunch of other parts. We're going to replace the struts and the strut mounts on this vehicle. We've got an engine mount that needs to be replaced. We've got a lower control arm. We've talked about lower control arms in the past when people are doing what they're not supposed to be doing, which is texting and driving. And here's one you can see, beautifully straight. There's no dents, no dings, no bends in it at all. But we do have some stress cracks on these bushings. So while it's out, we're going to replace the bushings on both sides, right here and right here. These are replaceable on this vehicle. So again, when you get to 100,000 miles, you have to plan on doing some maintenance to your vehicles, even though you don't want to. The truth of it is your steering and your braking are the most important parts of your car. It's much better to have a car that won't go but will stop rather than one that'll go and not stop. Trust me, you don't want a guided missile an unguided missile even, as you can't turn the freaking wheel or stop your car when you want it to. So this is one example of some of the work that we do, and it's for an extended warranty company. And yes, we'll take care of all the paperwork for you, make all the phone calls, and make sure that your repair issues are really my repair issues. Come see us at the Auto Shop. We are the shop you trust. Thanks.